Get ready to master new abilities like a pro. This book was written by Kaufman and published in 2013. In this video you will discover 1. Rapid skill acquisition, 2. Focus on essentials, and 3. Prioritize practice over theory. Let's start with a summary.
Chapter number 1.
Endless curiosity, embracing the quest for knowledge. Our world is vast. It has millions of opportunities, ideas, and lessons. Every now and then you might think about mastering a new language, creating a web design, or learning about innovative software. Choose the path you want and see where your life takes you. True passion is both the engine and the compass. Every day, a person comes across a new idea, another topic he wants to explore. But here's the catch. This enthusiasm becomes their obstacle. The daunting scale of their ambitions often freezes them trying to figure out where to start. Yet this search often becomes overwhelming, and the challenge is not the absence of passion, but its effective channeling. As on this journey of learning, remember to celebrate your curiosity. Be aware of the overwhelming feeling of too much to learn, but don't let it deter you from following your path. Instead, use it as a compass to guide you through an endless ocean of possibilities.
Chapter number 2.
Mastering the skill path. Everyone felt the excitement of starting something new, but often the initial excitement diminishes as they face the challenges ahead. There is a method to make the procedure simpler by considering Katie, an eager guitar student. She starts her learning journey by choosing a song she loves, which keeps her motivated every day. Instead of dividing her time between learning the guitar and maybe the piano, she focuses solely on the guitar. With this focus, Katie sets a clear goal: to master her chosen song perfectly. Consistency is key, so Katie sets aside 30 minutes each day to ensure she exercises regularly. Instead of one long session, he breaks it up into shorter sessions of 10 minutes each. Small steps inevitably lead to significant achievements, so don't be afraid to take the first one. If there is something you want to learn or achieve, break it down, focus, and practice. Success is closer than you think, especially when you're doing what you love. You will never finish something if you depend on finding the time. If you want to find time, you have to make time.
Chapter number 3.
Invest in yourself through learning. Learning and skill acquisition are two distinct processes. Just take two friends who are learning Spanish differently. One is hitting Spanish textbooks at university, while the other is hanging out with native speakers in Mexico. Of course, the result is obvious. The friend who learns the language in a Spanish-speaking environment will achieve remarkable results before the other. However, this instance does not reduce the value of the process. Learning thrives in the right environment, so surround yourself with experienced people.
Chapter number 4.
Understanding the hidden depths of yoga. People consider yoga as trying. It's all over the internet. Influencers and bloggers are constantly posting photos from their sessions. Spiritual gurus comment on how life-changing it is. If you're wondering if this trendy activity can bring you any benefits, it might be helpful to go back in time and discover the origins of yoga. The word yoga comes from the ancient language, Sanskrit, and means to unite or to join. Yoga began in the Indus Valley civilization and was a way for priests to feel closer to the spiritual world. They did physical activities that connected them to something bigger. After time, the way people practiced yoga changed. Instead of extensive public rituals, they focused on their thoughts and feelings. Some do for meditate and understand themselves better. Today, many people think that yoga is just about stretching or performing complex poses. But it's not just that. Yoga combines breathing, movement, and attention in the moment. The main idea is to listen to your body and breathe, not to strike a perfect pose. Also, yoga isn't about being the best, it's about feeling good and understanding yourself. Always strive to achieve deeper self-awareness and mindfulness. Positively affects your view of the world and yourself. The major goal of yoga is to help people feel connected to themselves and balanced in their everyday lives.
Chapter number 5.
The art of programming. Turning ideas into digital reality. Programming effectively gives the computer a to-do list. It's like making a sandwich. Every action is a step, from scooping the bread to spreading the mayonnaise. When programming, you have to give the computer precise instructions because it doesn't understand hints or approximations. It's important to remember that the computer can get confused if you miss even one small step, or if your instructions need to be clarified. It may stop working or do something completely unexpected. You communicate with your computer through programming languages, and your job is to master them. However, there is also a lot of freedom in programming. It's like choosing different routes to reach a goal. Some may prefer a direct route, while others choose a scenic route. The key is to find a solution that is efficient and makes sense to the programmer. What makes programming exciting is the mixture of clear thinking and creativity. When you start a new quest, you solve a puzzle and create something new. Ultimately, programming is about taking ideas and turning them into reality using a computer. The satisfaction of seeing your computer perform the task you have given it is second to none. Each new line of code is a step towards making something work. With every success, there is a feeling of success. Did you know? Hacker News is a website where you can check the latest updates in the world of technology and discuss them with other programmers.
Chapter number 6.
Unleash the power of your fingers. If you feel like learning something new but can't pinpoint something, consider touch typing. Touch typing means you type without looking at the keyboard, and it can significantly change the way you work and communicate. If you're in a job that requires a lot of time on the computer, mastering this skill can be a game changer. Think of typing as naturally as speaking, where your fingers know exactly where to go without your eyes controlling their path. In the early stages, touch typing is unfamiliar, much like learning a new language. At first, every keystroke is an intentional act, but with time and practice, your fingers will start to remember, and typing will become instinct. An interesting technique is the transition from the standard QWERTY to Colmac. The layout creator designed it to increase typing speed by reducing finger movement. He has also considered all the intricacies of QWERTY and ensured that the transition from one to the other is smooth and easy. If you are interested, you can visit the official website of colmac.com, check all the details, and install it. Also, check out Keyzen, a training program created for programmers. You can easily practice touch typing there. Go ahead and let your fingers do the talking. To think that old habits die hard is a misconception. With the right deployment, you can break established routines.
As you listen to the detailed summary, check out the short conclusion. There are only two things that can stand if you start a new hobby or acquire a skill: fear and lack of time. Fixing the lack of time is quite simple. With the right determination and eagerness, you can always make time to learn. However, your fear is deeply connected to your emotional self. You are afraid of trial and error, but these are hypothetical fears. Where is the guarantee that you will not succeed? What if the opposite happens and you achieve something you never imagined? Try it.